Everyone, my name is Susan Agwarai, the National President of the National Association of Nigerian Travel Agencies, wow, NANTA. I came in as the president in March 2020, just at the beginning of the lockdown. So what we have been able to achieve, myself and my team, I believe so much in teamwork because team together everybody achieves more. Now, COVID-19 was facing us like every other person. It was something new. We were both confused, didn't know what to do. You know what? We took our time. I took time out, sat down and thought about it, and we decided to come up with a series of programs during the lockdown because people were devastated, they were frustrated, they were scared. They didn't know exactly what to expect because it was new. So we decided to engage members emotionally, mentally. There was a lot of engagement. There was a series of webinars. In short, we were more busy during the lockdown than ever before. And that was just the tipping point for me. And those series of webinars and events that we did online began to spring up a lot of ideas and goals that I wanted to do. And during the lockdown was what we started the campaign of domestic tourism, looking inwards, as in let Nigerians begin to travel within Nigeria. Then let Nigerians begin to travel within Africa. So we started what I called tourism challenge, where every member should pick up an interest, talk about where they come from, and a very special tourist attraction. And we have archived all those videos. Right now, I've been able to build a Nanta library. And right in the lockdown, we launched our training and capacity building program, and that was just it for me because COVID-19 was something new. We needed to up our game. One thing was sure, it's not going to be business as usual. So we wanted to be sure, okay, what will happen once business resumes? What am I going to do? So that led to us launching the training and capacity building program for Nanta, and we had a training section even during the lockdown. For now, our training has been online because of the COVID-19 and the restrictions, but that was just it for me. We were all out of professionalism. We're all out of giving creating opportunities for our members, and that was very engaging. And again, the tourism challenge was another thing that we brought on board.
Good afternoon, Bunny, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to speak to your audience. My name is Julie Dabali Scott. I'm the International Counselor for Kenya and also the International Vice Counselor, and will be the International IAC President 2022, which I'm very, very delighted about. I've been a SCAR member for a number of years, and I've grown through the ranks because I believe in SCAL. SCAL is a membership club. We are the voice of tourism. We are people who believe in tourism, and we grow tourism. It's a networking club. It's where it's becoming more and more educational, and been a member for a few years, and it's really done a lot for me. My vision for what should be happening in Africa in regards to tourism is us working together. I'm really passionate about seeing how we as Africans can promote our countries, can work together to grow tourism in our country, because in a number of countries, tourism is very important in Africa. Yet, even an example in my office, if anyone comes and wants to go on a holiday, the first thing my staff think about is to send them out of Africa. Is that because we've not promoted our countries well? Is that because they don't have the product?
Hello everyone, my name is Tess Cruz. I am the president of SITE Africa, SITE being the Society for Incentive Travel Excellence. And I want to thank you for the opportunity to just say a quick few words. First of all, I'd like to congratulate everybody for having the resilience to continue in spite of all the challenges that we've been facing over almost 2 years. We're an amazing industry. We continue to innovate and renovate and, reignite. It's been encouraging to see, the spirit of Africa. And to all our African queens out there, it's just so fabulous to know that there's courage, and courage will carry us forward. SITE has had an interesting time. We, we are all about incentive travel, about brilliant experiences, and it's been a privilege to see how Africa has put itself forward, introducing new destinations that the world has not known about, and especially now with incentive travel becoming more meaningful and immersive, experiences. Africa's got all that to offer, and we know how to show people amazing experiences. And I look forward to meeting more of you and exploring how we can deliver Africa better and introduce Africa to more people around the globe, because we've got so much to offer: amazing experiences, cultures, food and dance and music, and all of that. So wishing you all a fantastic experience during this time. Bunny, Bula, thank you so much for the invitation, and wishing you all a wonderful time. And after all, a wonderful, blessed festive season ahead. Thank you.
My name is Ambassador Nancy Sam, the Vice President of the ECOWAS Tourism Private Sector. ECOWAS is made up of 15 countries in West Africa, from all the way from Gambia to Nigeria, Togo, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea-Bissau, Senegal. We are made up of 15 West African countries, and I'm the Vice President of the Private Sector Tourism Confederation. I'm also the President of the Women in Tourism in Ghana, coordinator for the Diasporan Embassy in Ghana, which is the only embassy in the world assigned for the diasporans. They are yet to have other embassies in the other parts of the world, but for now, the only diasporan embassy, diplomatic embassy, mission in the world is in Ghana, and I'm the coordinator for that embassy. Even though they have the ambassador, the mission, the head of mission, I coordinate between the locals here, which is the Africans, and then the diasporans. The diasporans are the African Americans, African Europeans, African, name it. Any body that has the genes of Africa in them that are not in Africa. So we call them the diasporans. This morning, I want to say a little about what our vision is for women. I believe so much that if you empower a woman, you empower a whole nation. And so, as the president of Women in Tourism, my vision is that women who soar high will not limit themselves. We empower women, we educate them, we push them to the limit to be able to attribute, to bring out their God's talent in them. Because sometimes we women do not even know what we have in us. And so with Women in Tourism, I realized that I'm using Ghana as an example. Women have over 60% of the tourism industry in the country. When you talk about hotels, most hotels are owned by women in Ghana. In fact, the women in Ghana are very, very industrious. When you talk about waiters, women. You talk about the chefs, women. Even you talk about the local restaurants or the continental, name them, the restaurants that we have out there. About 80% of them are women. You talk about art and craft, the souvenirs that our tourists buy when they come to Ghana. The souvenirs that our tourists buy when they come to Ghana. Name the clothing, the fashion, the beads, which I'm wearing one. These are all made by women. So you see, what can't they do if you empower them to help the nation, to help the family, to help business, to help tourism sector, to let the tourism sector thrive in this country. And so that is the whole idea of encouraging the women, to let them know that they play a major part in tourism. Therefore, they should be encouraged by all means to make sure that they play their part well to help us succeed well in this industry that we are in. I would also say to women in Africa, women in Africa, we are very resilient. You know, there are certain, we are the only people that can even go to Iceland. I mean, to survive. I was shocked to find out that a friend of mine was living in Iceland. It is not easy for other country citizens to even live in Africa because of the conditions. But we can live anywhere. We can survive anywhere. Put us even as a round peg in a square hole, we will fit perfectly. And so I say to my African women out there, beyond the sky is your limit. Whatever you find your hands doing, do it well. But I say, when it comes to tourism, we do it best. We do it best. We think good and faster. Because anything, we can create anything and we can form it to become tourism. So women out there, I tell you, don't limit yourself to whatever you have. It might be small, but with perseverance, determination, just have confidence in yourself. And you would be amazed, you'll be amazed the achievement. I'm an example. So I want to encourage all women out there in Africa. There is nothing that you can't do if you set your heart to do it, no matter how small it is. Just set your heart. Just set your heart to do it, and you will do it nicely. Thank you, and God bless you.